Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1985 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles at Memorial Stadium. On the mound for the Tigers today, making his Tigers debut, is Teddy Higuera, whose record is 8-6 with a 3.83 ERA. And pitching for the Orioles is Mike Boddicker, whose record is 8-8 with a 3.72 ERA. Okay, today's the big day in our little sim. We've got Teddy Higuera making his first start since being traded to the Tigers way back on the first game of the second half. He did make a start for Milwaukee before the trade. And so we had to push him back to today. And he's going to go up against Mike Boddicker, who is an equally good pitcher in this sim. So it should be a good test for what he's capable of doing. I want to say that having Higuera pitch in Tiger Stadium should give him an advantage, being a left-handed pitcher. On the road, I'm not so sure. Well, let's take a look at his numbers real quick. We were going to go over this anyway, but I think we just need to spell it out here early on. If you take a look at Teddy Higuera's numbers through 20 starts, all with Milwaukee, they're good by our standards of playing the sim, but you can see that he's had much better seasons over his first, what is really four seasons, because 81 was a strike-shortened year. So he's pitched much better in the past. This year he has not been so great, which is what probably made him available for trade. He's not available for trade for us. So at any rate, I think he's obviously a very good pitcher. Will he be able to get back to a Cy Young Award-winning level? For us, that's the gamble we're taking here because he's making a ton of money. We only have to pay his salary for the rest of the year because he's a free agent at the end of the season. I would absolutely re-sign him for a big contract if I felt like he could duplicate what he's done here over the last 4 years. That's kind of what screwed baseball in real life, is that players were always getting paid for what they had done in the past, regardless of their age, and not getting paid for what they may do in the future, which is very often a steady decline, unless you're roided up, right? So anyway, my point is that I don't know what to expect from Teddy Higuera, as all of our starters have struggled in the last, since the beginning of this month, I guess. So we'll see if Teddy Higuera can give us something good today and something to hang our hat on going forward. So let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button for me. Also, Kirk Gibson will be back tomorrow, and we'll have to make some decisions on him as well. Hopefully he'll get back to playing at a top level. So there's Higuera. He's got 36 plate appearances against the Orioles, and they have really struggled. So that's his specific history versus Baltimore. Everybody in the bullpen is available. We have still not pitched Tom Glavine since calling him up, and I'm okay with that. Mike Boddicker, excuse me, he's a right-hander, and so we have our lineup in there versus righties. We're heavy with the left-handed bats. Billy got to play yesterday. We're going to set him out. Denny HEEP did play. He had a double yesterday. We're going to get him back in there and put him in left field. He is a defensive liability. Defensively, we will pull him at the end of the game if we have a lead and put Kevin Bass in there, who, for whatever reason, as a switch hitter, cannot hit righties. And Matt Williams will get his first day off since being called up from Double-A. Damon Berryhill will be behind the plate, and Kennedy will be the DH today. Okay, let's go ahead and do the lineup rundown for the Tigers. Batting leadoff in center field is Willie Wilson. Batting second at shortstop is Barry Larkin. Batting third and catching is Damon Berryhill. Batting cleanup and DHing is Terry Kennedy. Batting fifth in right field is Jim EISENREICH. Batting sixth at third base is Mike Pagliarulo. Batting seventh at second base is Lou Whitaker. Batting eighth in left field is Danny HEEP. And batting ninth, playing first base, is Doug Baker. Okay, here's Mike Boddicker having a decent season. Making his 21st start, he's 8-8 with a 3.72 ERA, 97 strikeouts in 142 and two-thirds innings. Opponents are batting .251 against him, 4 complete games and 2 shutouts. His fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 49%. He's got a slow curve. That is his best pitch, rated in 86. All the other pitches are below league average. Overall, he's only rated in 83. The 27-year-old right-hander is a free agent after the 87 season. Looking at his log, you'll see that he beat us 2 starts ago. He went 8 innings, giving up 4 runs on 8 hits. He only walked 1, struck out 4. And then back in May, he had a no decision, going 8. And that looks like that's all he's had against us so far. Okay, we'll take a look here at the defense for the Orioles. This is another team that's really kind of mixing up their lineup. I mean, I feel like they're throwing in the towel. Bannister, who was a DH, is now in left field, and he's terrible. Right field is Bob Pate, below league average, but a good hitter. And at second base is Jose Lind, not a good hitter or fielder. What's different? They got Lemon in center field. They have a new catcher, Heffernan, because they traded away Ray Smith, who got injured immediately for the Mariners. He's done. And Hubie Brooks is going to be their DH now. That's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Willie Wilson leading it off against Mike Boddicker. Let's get some runs right out of the gate. A comebacker from Wilson to the pitcher, Boddicker. There's 1 out. I didn't get any feedback from you guys on the in-game sound. Is it too low? Can you hear me okay? We did make an adjustment as Barry Larkin gets his first hit in 4 games. Goes to the opposite field for a single. Runner on first. Here's Damon Berryhill. Now, we've stopped hitting and running this whole month. My one fear in doing that is that we would start getting more grounding into double plays. And I don't think that's happened. Maybe we get 1 a game or 1 every other game, but I think that's normal for us. So hitting and running doesn't appear to have that much of an effect on whether or not you ground into double plays if you don't do it. Berryhill, however, strikes out, and that is frustrating. Runner on first, 2 down. Here's TK. And Kennedy with a ground ball to third will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Orioles lineup. Batting leadoff in left field is Alan Bannister. Batting second at third base is Wayne KRENCHICKI. Batting third and DHing is Hubie Brooks. Batting cleanup at first base is Jim TRABER. Batting fifth and catching is Bert Heffernan. Batting sixth in right field is Bob Pate. Batting seventh in center field is Chet Lemon. Batting eighth at second base is Jose Lind. And batting ninth at shortstop is Bob Bonner. Okay, Teddy Higuera. We already did the rundown. We don't really need to spend any more time on him than necessary, but we will point out that his fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is right around 47%. His fastball is electric with an 89 rating and a slider rated an 81, so 2 pitches above league average. Overall rated an 86. The 27-year-old lefty, as I mentioned, is a free agent at the end of the year. Looking at his log, he did just make that stupid start on the 11th. That's annoying. He went 6 2/3, giving up 5 runs on 8 hits. That is not enticing a trade. If I had seen that, I might have reconsidered. He did pitch an inning in the All-Star game for us in the American League. He walked 1 and struck out 1. Okay, let's take a look at our defense. Well, Danny Heep in left field, not great. That is a problem. If we have the lead late, as I mentioned, we'll sub him out. Everywhere else, we're solid. And with Berryhill behind the plate, I feel pretty good about our defense. Okay, here we go. Alan Bannister leading it off versus Teddy Higuera. 317 batting average versus lefties. And, yeah, I mean, I just don't know what to do. Bannister's 17th double of the year. You'll see he had 57 in our sim in 1982, and followed by 38 the year after. Leadoff man in scoring position, lefty on lefty violence with KRENCHICKI striking him out. One out, runner on second for Hubie Brooks. Did they sign him as a free agent? They did, and he was in the minor leagues this whole time until he just got the call up. Okay, let's see how Hubie Brooks does. He was on the Expos in 85 and another double, so it's 1-0. That's his second double of the year. Jim TRABER. There's a ground ball to second. Brooks will advance. And Bert Heffernan, 20-year-old rookie, off to a good start. Hitting lefties well as a lefty. Popping it up down the first base line. Baker makes the catch. Orioles take the lead. We go to the top of the second. Jim EISENREICH will lead it off. EISENREICH with a ground ball to Bonner. One out. Here's Mike Pagliarulo. Getting a start at third, grounding out. And Lou. Yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous. We go to the bottom of the second. Bob Pate. Wow, Bob Pate crushing lefties. An on-base percentage of 500. He starts every game. Looks like Higuera is going to get the better of him here. Unless it's an error. No, it's going to be a foul out. One down. Chet Lemon. It's good to see Lemon doing well. He was terrible for us. Infield single. Great. Awesome. Runner on first. Jose Lind struggling. Popping it up to short. 2 outs. Number 9 hitter Bob Bonner. And we're up to Bannister again. Ground ball to Whitaker. There's the error, and this game is over. Base hit for Danny Heep. Baker walks. Wilson lines out. A blue hit for Larkin. And a double play. Yep, Bert Heffernan really owning that Teddy Higuera. 20-year-old left-hander facing a left-hander. What is his splits? I didn't even really notice this. Yeah, he gets lefties out, and yet every lefty in this lineup has just taken him downtown. I mean, Higuera's only given up one earned run, you know, so like the game doesn't recognize that he just got his ass kicked. And now the game is going to compensate by, you know, trying to get us offensively back into the game. But this game was over before it ever started. Sorry. That's the 12th double for EISENREICH, his 18th combined. For a fringe player, EISENREICH has at least done his part this year. Mikey Pags striking out. Lou Whitaker. Ground ball to the wrong bag. And Danny Heep. It flies out. We had second and third, nobody out. Good job, game. So, I mean, is Teddy Higuera done? That's the question. I mean, I guess he is. There's the 8th hit. We don't get double plays. Oh, we got one. And Hubie Brooks already's gone deep. I have to admit that my hopes are pretty dashed right now. I really thought that Teddy Higuera would be the guy. I thought BERRYHILL would be the guy. I thought George Brett would be the guy. I thought Kirk Gibson would be the guy. I thought Lou Whitaker would be the guy. And we got nothing. I mean, Bert Heffernan, a lefty, a 20-year-old lefty, is 3 for 3. So incredibly disappointing. I understand why there would be more base hits to left field, because HEEP is defensively inept. But, I mean, look at this. Like, there's nothing we can do to stop it. That's only the second earned run he's given up. So the game doesn't recognize, like I said, that he's been clobbered. So now he's given up 3 earned runs, which is essentially his ERA. I mean, technically he's going to give up one more, but then that'll be it. Eight to 1. I mean, we haven't had a home run. We've had one home run in the second half so far. Oh. Well, Jim EISENREICH makes it number 2. I mean, this is all junk runs. None of this matters. This is just the game trying to make the Pythagorean closer. Whitaker will ground out for the double play. We're paying this clown, so he's going to give us 6 innings whether he chokes on his own vomit or what. So, HEEP is 1 for 3 today. Well, at least he's got a couple hits in his 2 games. Doug Baker, I think, is hitless, and 4, 8, 11 plus today. All right, Higuera. Terrible, terrible start. I know these are all righties, but what the hell? I mean, like, let's just put Tom Glavine in there. Lefties only seem to get righties out anyway. So here's the 19-year-old Tom Glavine making his major league debut. Got nothing to lose. Whoa. See, this is another freaking problem with this game. How is it that Tom Glavine can come in as a 19-year-old with no major league experience and go down 1-2-3? And Teddy Higuera, who in theory is in the prime of his career, can't get through 6 innings. The game is so terrible. Berryhill with a double. That's nice. Now his slugging percentage is up to 284. I have to say that as a general manager, I've killed this team. I've killed this team. We were good. We were in the World Series last year. I will be fired after the season. There's no doubt about that. Hey, Mikey Pags. And an error. That's so dumb. Sebby Stewart's in the game, by the way. And he strikes out. All right. I mean, we're going to let Glavine go another inning, because this will be the end of our pitchers for today. Let's see how he does the second time. He gives up a leadoff hit to the number 9 hitter. Bannister's not going to run. Bases are loaded. That's why you can never bring a reliever out for a second inning of work. The game automatically punishes them. Heffernan finally going down. And we'll wrap the ball game up here. I mean, this is all useless. This is just, none of these hits ever come when we actually need them. It's all, decoration. Because we gave up the 3 runs, they're going to try to get the Pythagorean straight somehow. So stupid. So dumb. And maybe they're going to try to, well, no. Yeah, they might actually try to get it within a safe situation, right? That's just how the dumb moguling works. So if we scored 3 more runs, I would not be surprised before they bring in another pitcher. TK. And we'll get another run in. Two outs. And that'll do it. Tigers lose 11-6. That is absolutely not what I thought would happen today. And now I'm kind of pissed off, I have to admit. No trade offers. Now we're 3.5 back. Chicago 6.5 up on Oakland. Kansas City's won 6 in a row. That's stupid too. Chicago 8-game lead. LA's got a 13-game lead on Cincinnati. Headline news: Brainiac baseball due to beat. Yeah, Brooks literally pulled up from AAA and gets 4 RBI. That's more RBI than Matt Williams has, and we just pulled him up from the minors. It makes no sense. Not the ratings, not anything. Transactions. Bob Ojeda decapitated. Is out 3 weeks. Chico Ruiz is retired. He got a few at-bats in our sim. Good for him. Him's just a little guy. Let's go ahead and pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Kind of hard to like this one. I don't think I swore. I was trying not to, so that's a plus. We do have the Time Travel Tuesday series. Yesterday I put the Stadium Club box that I opened. I'm actually going in order of the oldest Time Travel Tuesdays up to the most current ones. It's just easier for me to do it that way. So the one yesterday was the second Time Travel Tuesday we ever did, and the one that will be here today, whatever pops up, will be the third Time Travel Tuesday that I ever did. Player of the game, guess what? It's not Teddy Higuera, who takes the loss. Now, Lou Whitaker's error led to the bases being loaded, which led to the 5 runs being scored. The best defender on the team, of course. So it had to happen in order for them to get all these runs. But that's a really bad sign. He gave up 13 hits. I mean, there's no excuse for that. That's really bad, and I feel like he's probably done, and our season is probably done now too. That was our final hope, getting extinguished. Player of the game will be Barry Larkin. He did have 3 RBI and a double. Jim Eisenreich hit his 13th home run. Mike Boddicker somehow has proven to be the superior pitcher over the 2-time Cy Young Award winner, because he had to be. And Hubie Brooks hit his first home run, because that's awesome. And he had a double. Okay, that's it. We'll come back tomorrow, absorb more punishment from Baseball Mogul. Until then, everyone, have a great day.